Honorable Member, Honorable the President.
Yes, lifestyle audits are processes that are very intrusive, that look into all manner of private matters that pertain to an individual's life, and as it is called, lifestyle. So one has to be very careful, indeed, that whatever information is given will be dealt with sensitively. And that is why in the executive, it is dealt with and is in the custody of the Director General in the presidency, who is also Secretary of Cabinet, who is able to deal with this matter with the measure of confidentiality that it does require. When it comes to other public servants, that process is also clearly laid out as to how that will be done. And it's often not dealt with by direct colleagues, but by people who are given the task of dealing with sensitive matters like that. So we are very, Honorable Member, very, very aware of the sensitivity of this matter, and that is why we prefer to deal with it in the way that we are. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
I thank you, Honorable President. The third supplementary question will be asked by the Honorable E.M. Buthelezi.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable Hlengwa.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Mr. President, South Africa ranks 72 out of 180 countries with corruption perception index of 43 out of 100. It's worth noting that the country digressed with 1 CPI point even after the release of the Zondo Commission report, which the President, we welcomed, of course, then the decision for the lifestyle audits, which could prove to be a helpful mechanism. But the issue, Mr. President, becomes about capacity, because the lifestyle audits must run parallel with the 2014 cabinet decision that all executives in SOEs and SCM practitioners must be vetted. The SSA does not have this capacity. For example, Transnet has submitted 755 applications to SSA since 2014, and only 93 have been received as a response from the SSA. The ESCOM former CEO, Mr. Derrida, left without being vetted. So, Mr. President, do you have a plan to respond to the deficiencies and challenges within the SSA, and confident that the lifestyle audit which is currently underway will actually be met and within the parameters of a functional process?
Thank you. You're done now. You've raised your question. Honorable President, I'm sorry before I allow you to speak. Honorable Siwela, will you please mute your gadgets? Thank you. The Honorable the President. Zimbabwe.
Honorable Speaker and Honorable Hlengwa. Yes, the process of vetting has been indicating that it takes too long. And you're absolutely right that other people finally leave the public service without having been vetted, because the whole process that even SSA gets involved in is quite involved and intricate. I was discussing it with the minister and the presidency minister, Nchaveni, who is responsible for SSA. And that matter is being looked at as to how that process can be capacitated better and how it can also be speeded up. I am one of those who sees the delays in vetting people being quite detrimental to our public service, because we need to know much earlier the standing of those that we employ whether they are able to execute their tasks with the integrity that we require of them. So it is a matter that even the minister is addressing and attending to. Thank you very much for raising it. The one on Zimbabwe, as you well know, the speaker has just said that that is a subject matter that needs to be addressed at a different time when the question is properly posed. But I'm willing to inform you outside of this meeting. Thank you.